Took it before 1:30.
One shit happened to you, little girl. Whatever. No shits.
God damn it.
Happy New Year to all you motherfuckers out there. It's the late night, early morning. Welcome. Don't worry. It's the CFP Blitz college football. Hey, we had to come talk about this upset. We had to come and talk about the upset, folks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Oh, wow. Just when you see the screen, just let me know. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Just when you see this. Oh, I was listening to Grandpa Rivers with his farewell speech. You know, that was some heartwarming stuff right there. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was some heartwarming tribute right there. Old Mr. Rivers did give. Not gonna lie to you. Good run for Mr. Rivers. But tonight, somebody else's run has come to an end. Their days of wreaking havoc are over. There will not be a repeat CFP champion. Nope. We're going to be crowning a new college football national champion. The Miami Hurricanes. The Miami Hurricanes. Put some respect on it for the night. Yes, I'm going to make sure that I do that because they did me a fair, they did me a good justice tonight. And did me a solid one. I mean, a solid one, folks. Listen, they did the unthinkable. They upset the Ohio State Buckeyes. There, I said it. I mean, they're at home now, sitting on the couch. Well, they probably still, I don't know what they're doing, but they're not in the college football playoffs. Uh-oh. Mm. And you wanted to leave this people out. Y'all wanted them out after they just pretty much ran through Ohio. And it was a good game. Ohio tried to come back. However, it did not work. Didn't work, guys. But at the end, it is the one and only. Guess what? The one and only, folks. Miami Hurricanes. Congratulations. They move on to the next round of the CFP playoffs. And it only gets tougher because now he may have a chance to face his old team, Mr. Beck, former Bulldog. Just a hint, just to throw it in. But not going to get that far yet. We're going to not get that far yet. Let's wait for it. Wait for it. This is very interesting. I'll tell you, listen, tonight I got to see the upset. It was beautiful. It was, oh, wow. Miami, from start to finish, never let up. And that's the way you beat them people. Same, they forced him to turn the ball over. Yes. Mm, mm, mm. I didn't want to see Ohio State win. I'm telling you, I took Miami. The upset, think about it. They let Miami in for chaos. This is a New Year's Day exclusive. Good day, folks. Happy New Year's to everybody. Hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody had a wonderful, safe, and responsible New Year. Nobody lost anything. Everybody's all right. You're blessed and you're in good health. But tonight, we had the upset to set off a chaos, pure chaos for the college football playoffs. It's beautiful coming from a Michigan fan. Go blue. But they lost tonight. Bowl game was not expected. Salute to Arch Manning. That guy went off. Arch Manning, 60-yard run, untouched. Guys, come on. It's just ridiculous. I'm glad they finally getting a new coach. Maybe next year it'll be a different story. But tonight, listen, it is Miami Hurricanes. Folks, these beautiful motherfuckers right here did the one thing that a lot of people didn't think could happen. Beat Ohio. It's good to have a regular season record. Yes, it is. Have your Heisman candidate. Yeah. But at the end, having those 25 days off, having that bye week in time to know, hey, we got Miami coming, okay? And guys, Fletcher had 90 yards rushing. Beck only threw for 138. But the way they did it and the defense, oh my God. Listen, the defense, the pick six, oh, you could have told me that, hey, this game was going to turn out to be like this. Michael Irvin on the sideline, Ray Lewis, Jimmy Johnson, they had the star-studded crew out. They brought out the big guns, folks. Oh, they brought them out. And at the end of the day, 24-14 is your final score. Ohio. You wanted to win the big game. You won the game. Congratulations. You finally beat Michigan. But it came with a cost. Miami beat y'all. Don't worry. Don't worry. Good job. It was a good game. Listen, Ohio did try to come back. They did, guys. Saying 287. He was slinging Jeremiah Smith. That guy is he started it off with the bomb. And Miami's defense just stopped them. They was getting away with things, and Miami defense was just like, hold up. Saying did not get comfortable on a lot of those. You could tell he was sitting back there looking. He threw 2 picks. Ryan Day was calling the plays. No, wait. Ryan Day was calling the plays. He was the one with the sheet in his hand, walking back and forth, communicate, calling the plays. Sir, 14 points. There was actually one moment in this game when I looked at the probability thing, right? And it said 52% win probability. And they were still down. But then when they came back within 3, it was 17-14. They came back within 3. And it was like, whoa. They still got Ohio State that's coming back. And at a moment, I was like, wait. Damn, they might actually be able to come and pull this off. But Miami's defense is just aggressive. They're really aggressive. My goodness. Beautiful. It was, you couldn't make this one up. But guys, let's get to hold on, let's pull up the playoff window. Watch this. All right, here we go. College football playoffs. Because they let Miami in and they beat the defending national champions tonight. Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year's to all you wonderful people out there today. I hope everybody's happy and they're bringing in a new year with a good, inspired thoughts. Good. This definitely changed a whole lot. You're talking upset. Upsets. Upsets. And I was perfect. The chaos just begins because tomorrow, but it's Oregon, Texas, Alabama, and Ole Miss, Georgia. Who is next to tell? And will Miami be facing their former team? Will Beck have a chance to face his former team? See, that's the question right there. I just want to know. Now, Brian, I don't even want to know what's next for them, but that's okay. They can go off somewhere and just wallow in all of their sadness right now. Here goes the bracket. There it goes. Now, if tomorrow, some kind of way, Georgia beats Ole Miss, we have Ole Miss and Miami facing tomorrow. Now, we're down here. Here we go. Because look, I said this last week when we pulled this bracket up and I was talking, I said Miami could beat Ohio. Georgia beats Ole Miss. And so far, one has come true. Ohio State has been upsetting. That is the one. That's the one. There's no Ohio State. I know I'm a little overjoyed. Just a little bit. But guys, Miami is going to either face Georgia or Ole Miss tomorrow. Either Georgia, who already played Ole Miss for the reach, it's Georgia gets to have their little revenge tour or their farewell send off in style tour, I guess, right? But I don't see Ole Miss getting that. Now, Lacey is a good story. Trinidad James, that guy right there, he's clutch. Them dogs gonna be hungry, folks, and not see Ole Miss getting this one. Kirby's on a mission for one thing, and the road just got way more easier with Ohio State out of there. No Ohio State. Now, watch this. We got Alabama, Indiana, Oregon, and Texas. That is. Let's just relish in this moment right now because this could be interesting. Now I know some people may say it could be an Indiana Oregon rematch. But what if it's an Alabama Tech game? Maybe we get some kind of way we're going to meet up again. And this is not, I don't want to see that. I want to see it for, what, third time? You've seen each other the regular season. Then they've seen each other in the championship. Now, if they get to the national championship, they will see each other again. I don't think nobody wants to see that. Not so. But tomorrow, kicking things off, Oregon and Texas tonight. Dante, they had their foot on the gas. Even they dropped the 51 on James. They took the foot off, and James Madison started to get back in the game. They like, and Texas, they smoking boots. They are smoking boots. BYU didn't even stand a chance. Okay, period. BYU came back a second time. Didn't even pinch them, scratch nothing. They would, and that was a complaint because we could have left BYU out. I ain't gonna lie, he could have left BYU out, put Notre Dame in there, and let Notre Dame, Texas Tech face off again. Probably would have been way more interesting. But nevertheless, we got Oregon, the Ducks, and the Raiders. Oh, this is a tough one. Just a tough one, folks, because man, you think about it, right? The Ducks have that. They have a. They're both evenly matched. Like I'm thinking, like who has more of an advantage in this one, and I'm leaning towards Texas Tech just because they get off to a fast start. But then I did see A&M similar, and they got knocked off. Good game. I don't really know, but Dan Lanning, I'm quite sure, is going to have them boys quacking tomorrow. And then we got Alabama, Indiana. Now, this one, not going to lie. I know I'm going to catch hell. See Fernando Mendoza beating Alabama. It was a good story. Run last year, they got to the end, you know, knocked off. They got through this year, perfect. But I think tomorrow is the end of that story, guys. Like I'm really serious. Like not eating him because the kid is good, but Ty Simpson. Let's talk about them boys from Alabama. Roll Tide, roll Tide, roll. I gotta do it. I gotta. Listen, they were down. They came that Oklahoma game. They were down, right? Oklahoma already stole one in Bama, in Tuscaloosa. Oklahoma goes there and upsets them. Now that's when all the controversy starts. Chaos gets to kick in. Now the committee's like, wait, you let them in. You're going to move them in because they lost. And it ended up being them facing Oklahoma again. This time, they go in there to Norman. That ruckus environment. And they do the one thing that beat them at home. Mateer did not look like Mateer from the first meeting. And he was healed up and it was, but Alabama just took it. Ty Simpson is that guy. Like, I got to get a kid credit. If there was a guy that you can take in all these games, right? Saying we watched him tonight. We watched him tonight. His defense on his trail. Miami did not let up. They even lost the defensive lineman. The first penalty flag came in the fourth quarter. Playing ball for 3 quarters straight before flag comes in. So saying he's going to be good. I'm not going to take nothing away from the young fella. He's going to be good. Well, we know bet can be up and down. But if they have to face Georgia, if Georgia beats Ole Miss and Miami back against Stockton, back against his, I'm just saying, chaos is ready. It's already written right in the chaos. This is the season. Now, if Indiana loses, Oregon is the last Big Ten team. Okay. Just saying, gotta think about this. Now, Indiana is a good story. Now, Mendoza, he has a boy, he'll die trying. He'll run, he'll give it his all. It's a different animal when you're gonna play Alabama, bro. Now, not gonna lie, Alabama did play Oklahoma, so they're coming in probably with some injuries. We're gonna get the injury report and all that to be available. It's already available. I didn't believe, but we can look it up right quick. But listen, they're playing Indiana, who has been sitting there watching football, walkthroughs, and doing what their little routine. But it's different when you have to get Miami. Oh, Miami. They came in hot and ready like Little Caesar's Pizza. Seriously. Clean took Ohio up out of here. Goodbye. Now, tomorrow, the K, because now Oregon, if Oregon some kind of way beats Texas Tech, Alabama loses to Indiana, we get a rematch of a regular season game because beat Oregon was Indiana. And then Indiana started playing downward after. They were beating certain teams, blowing them out, and then when they get like Penn State game is a perfect example. Like Penn State had that game, and it was like, but Mendoza had that dog, and he went down the field with it. He did have a turnover in that game. Now he does have a tendency. The games I've watched him playing, he has a little turnover. Yeah, he's not a Jameis Winston now. But anybody who takes that many throws and snaps, come on, he's bound to turn the ball over. Simpson can do the same thing as well. He could turn the ball over as well. And Indiana does have a defense too. Let's not forget. I'm not taking away from him. But Bernard, Horton, even Ryan Williams, Quavers, all to have. They're not gonna have an opportunity to drop the ball. Like no drop balls. Like you're not like if you don't turn the ball over, don't bat the ball in the air because this defense can take the ball away. And Simpson, this guy, he's gonna try. He's gonna try and thread the needle. He's gonna also try and sideline. He's gonna try everything he can in his power to make sure that Alabama wins. That running that Alabama into the postseason, and it's I don't know. They just click different. Indiana, yes. I don't. It's not. I don't think they. I don't think even playing Ohio, they beat them in the Big Ten. I don't think Indiana is. This is not like that. Like Alabama, just you may think the running game sucks. Yes, it does. It's there. It's not there, but it's there. tomorrow could be the day where you might see all things clicking on all cylinders. Just saying. I'm just saying. Like, this is going to be Alabama fully locked in. Now, Indiana's got to come off this bye week. They got to get. You think that Mendoza took that pop from from who is the Curry in the Big Ten champ in the Alabama defense is trying to invite him. They're going to try and get straight to business. That's going to be the big difference in this one. That how both offenses can adapt to the defense, because if Indiana can adapt, and Kirk Cignetti coming from that tree, so he should kind of adjust. But again, I don't see Indiana doing it. I know it's a far fetch, but I didn't see Ohio State winning that game. I'm serious. From not just because I don't like Ohio State. I'm just saying that Miami, watching them play, it's like, whoa, damn, they didn't really, damn. How did they lose though? I was that Friday night when they lost the game in Louisville. I'm like, wait a minute. Then they went on the list. Like, wait a minute. But I knew it was going to be something like the defense was going to, the takeaways, beautiful. Flustering, rushing the pocket, getting hands on him, and either giving you got Jeremiah Smith or you got one or the other. Like, he had to pick between who he's going to get the ball. There was other people catching the ball tonight because they were trying to stop. And then, like I said, no flags till the fourth quarter. What? Yeah, that's unheard of. But anyway, that was a beautiful game. Miami did their thing. Now, I just need Georgia. And I know we're going to say the golden story. It's a good story. Lane Kiffin left them. Lane jilted them at the altar. Lane hate train is going to go bananas. But it is what it is. It's the business side to this. We're fans, we're people in Lincoln, and we talk about it, and we even start channels that we're remotely just talk about this shit. But those guys make business decisions, and he made a business decision. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, he made a business decision. He consulted some people, and they were like, good move. So they'll let you know he made a business decision. Now, Ole Miss, they beat Tulane. They beat Tulane already. It was a good story for the program. Shout out, shout out to Tulane, right there uptown New Orleans. But here we go. You gotta play Georgia, who honestly could have been the SEC championship game. It should have been, instead of having Alabama and Georgia playing it. You could have put Ole Miss in there. But okay, we get to see him in the Sugar Bowl. Now this is gonna be interesting. They got it. I don't think anybody want to chime in on that. Let me know, because I just don't see that happening. Like, I don't see it happening. It's just nah. I don't think it. But it could. But I don't think Ole Miss is going to do it. Like, I don't. I just got Georgia. It's going to be Georgia, Miami, and then Alabama versus probably Texas Tech, and it's ultimately going to be Alabama and Georgia probably in the championship, which we don't want to kind of see. But damn, I don't see Indiana beating them. And if Oregon and Oregon is a good story. Dante he's a feat. He does some stuff. He does some stuff, and with the offense that's around him, they're quick. Watching them play USC, I was like, "Ooh, get him, sick him." That was after USC had beat Michigan, so that's why I was all into that one. Yes, gets in our archives, but tomorrow should have. If tonight was a impactful night tonight, if the chaos is kicked off tonight, I expect tomorrow to have way more chaos. Like, think about it. It's written. It just gave you a nice storyline too. You think about it. Carson Beck playing his old team. It could be a Indiana Oregon game. It could be a Texas Tech Alabama. They ain't, you know. It could be Alabama and Oregon. It could be Texas Tech and Indiana. Doesn't ring to well. I don't really ring that well though. Do you think? No, I don't think so. Guys, that is the man. That I am like really shocked though. I'm sorry. I'm still in awe because I didn't believe it. I didn't, and I watched it. I was streaming it. I still didn't believe it. Now Texas A&M had them 10-3. They won by 7 points, and then tonight they kicked into another gear and they beat them by 10. Now, good story, but they ain't faced them Georgia dogs, man. If they play them dogs, Beck might not make it. That's my whole thing. That's my own personal little thing. Because I'm thinking Georgia. Out of all these teams, Georgia has the one of the best shots to get it. And I know some people probably want Oregon, some people probably want Texas Tech. So but I just honestly think that it may be Georgia. So they beat Ole Miss tomorrow night in the dome, and then we will have. This is going to be an interesting finish to the CFP, guys. No lie, this is really gonna. I see it's gonna come down to the freaking wire right here, because Lord have mercy, it doesn't really make sense. Like, think about it. This is chaos at its freaking finest. All right. Now, with that being said, I thank y'all. Happy New Year's to all y'all. Happy New Year's. We have bowl games tomorrow. Nope, we got the playoff, all 3 games tomorrow. I think they do have some bowl games tomorrow, if I'm not mistaken. What they do? But most likely we have the Alabama game. We're gonna stream that, the Alabama and Indiana game, and then the Georgia and Ole Miss. Cause I think if I'm not mistaken, these games. All right, Georgia and Ole Miss is at 7. That's at 7. That's the night game, and then Alabama and Indiana's at 3. And all right, Oregon kicks it off, so we can get all 3 of them tomorrow. So we'll start off probably Oregon and Texas Tech at 11, and then we're gonna have Alabama and Indiana at 3 p.m. And then right after that, we go straight into the Georgia Ole Miss. Our CFP Blitz right there. That's the college football blitz right there, guys. That's how we're gonna get that one done right there. So, yeah. I'm trying to think of who else we had. All right. So, guys, it's beautiful. I thank y'all for tuning in to this one. I appreciate everybody. Tomorrow, we will have the games. Tomorrow, Oregon and Texas Tech at 11. That kicks us off. And then Alabama and Indiana, that's at 3 p.m. So definitely we're going to have that. I'm going to be working on thumbnails so I can have them ready for tomorrow. So all we got to do is just click and stream. And that's pretty much it. But tonight, we had to come through on the New Year's. We started off right, man, with the recap, the CFP Blitz, the recap. We had to bring it because guess what? Upset, chaos. It has been a wonderful 2025, and I hope that everybody has beautiful, wonderful success in 2026. It's Jay's perspective. This is Clutch Sports Media 365 CFP Blitz. Thank y'all, and I'll see y'all in about 7-8 hours, right? Well, less than that, probably. Shoot. But thank y'all for tuning in. We gone.